last day of school. I am so happy.
Yeah, that's always the best.
So for 2 months of sunny days, making some extra cash and hanging by the pool.
No homework.
Or tests.
Or teachers.
Or backpack.
Or recycling.
I think you still have that.
Sure.
But you are right. Summer is pretty great.
Attention! Attention students of Whitco Junior Senior High School. Due to new curriculum mandates and state requirements and government regulations and a bunch of small town stuff, I have some exciting news.
I bet they're eliminating the school reading list.
The school year has been extended by 10 weeks, which in case you haven't guessed, is the entire summer. For one, I'm looking at this as a positive change in our school environment. Your minds will now be molded 52 weeks out of the year. No more pesky ski trips, Disney vacations, or long walks on the beach. It's just AP tests, SATs, and GPAs from here on out.
I want to crawl in a hole.
I wonder if they have summer vacation in heaven.
So put away those swim trunks, boogie boards, and dreams. And I will see you back here tomorrow for first period. Thank you all.
Why? Why has he forsaken me?
Pull it together!
No!
Is it the end of the world? It's really the best out of it.
The best of it? The best of it? The best of what? Mr. Nessenbaum's cough drop smell in the library, Mr. Steiner's pop quizzes sent to the bowls of haze to ruin me, and now this torture can last all year long.
I see your point.
I can't do this. I'm never coming to school ever again. Every day will be a mental health day for me because it's destroying my mental health. I cannot return to this place of misery. Starting tomorrow, I'm calling in sick for the rest of my...
Hey. You okay?
Yeah, I just jerked.
I can be clumsy too sometimes.
Ha, right.
So you can extend school?
Yeah, what a bummer.
I guess there's one upside to it.
What?
I can see in history class tomorrow.
Right.
You'll be there, right?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. 100%. Totally.
I thought you were calling it. Ow!
Well, see you then.
Perfect.
Radical.
Super.
Stop! You're gonna be sad!
I found this handkerchief in my bureau drawer. I thought it would dress up my appearance.
You sure about that?
Cousin Ebenezer says he wants us to look our best.
Isn't the table pretty?
Lovely.
I made some of my special Parker House rolls.
Oh, I hope the storm won't get worse.
There's certainly more than a nip in the air.
If there's a nip in the air, I bet I'll drink it.
I love weddings.
Remember, Arabella, we're only doing this to humor our cousin. If we don't play along, we'll be evicted.
That's certainly something I won't forget.
Hurry up, we'll be drenched through. I am hurrying.
Voices.
In this weather?
Saved! What a night. I'd say it's raining cats and dogs, but I can't stand cruelty to animals.
It's a dark and stormy night out there.
That's hardly news.
The door! Close the door!
Finding this place was a stroke of luck.
We were heading for Lynn.
Oh, you can't get to Lynn on this road.
So we discovered. Must have taken a wrong turn. Mud, mud, mud.
Well, that's because we're so close to the marsh.
We almost skidded off the road a couple times. No fire?
We like it that way.
Luckily, I had a flashlight. Stopped at a signpost for directions.
It read yield, wayside and straight ahead. So we came on, straight ahead.
Any port in a storm. Say, this place looks a lot better from the outside. No offense, you run the establishment?
You can't stay.
No room.
Is this a gag?
No, we're closed. Goodbye.
Goodbye. We haven't been here for 5 minutes.
Go back to Gloucester. You'll get directions there.
Back to Gloucester, we couldn't get 10 feet. We're in a Volkswagen, the mud's that thick.
Can't stay.
At least until the storm clears.
Impossible.
Why is it impossible?
You must forgive my cousins. They're not used to visitors.
Maybe it'd help break the ice if I make the introductions. I'm Frankie Dawson and this is Miss Malibu.
Bill Malibu.
Miss Malibu dances.
We don't allow dancing here.
No dancing.
No license.
Look, we don't want to upset the apple cart, but we'll have to stay. It's either in here or out there. I wouldn't turn a stray kitten out on a night like this.
We would.
That's some sense of humor you've got there.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ebenezer Saltmarsh, and these lovely ladies are my cousins, Arabella, Hepzibah. Naturally, you will stay the night until the storm is over, I insist. Olive. Olive, these people will be guests. Please fetch them some rooms. The rooms under the eaves should do nicely.
I'm the nurse. Have you forgotten?
How forgetful of me. She's the nurse because we have a patient.
Well, yeah, sounds reasonable.
Every nurse ought to have a patient. Every patient ought to have a nurse.
Rooms!
Oh, goodness!
Patient!
Were you in the Marines?
Here, give me your raincoat.
You got it.
The storm won't last the night, but still, these summer storms can be quite treacherous. Many people have skidded off the road into the marsh swamp.
No kidding.
The marsh swamp has no bottom. Once something enters, it's gone forever.
We learn something new every day, don't we?
You must excuse me. It's my aunt, old, very old. She's crawled out of her room, and I still have yet to find her.
Maybe she crawled into that swamp you were talking about.
Please make yourselves comfortable.
When he says comfortable, why do I think of a coffin?
Beats me.
Let's take our chances with the storm. Relax. Who can relax in a place like this? That Ebenezer guy belongs in a zoo. Did you hear what he said about his aunt?
I heard.
The old woman crawled out of her room. He makes her sound like an alligator or something.
I wonder if there's anything worth drinking.
You're not supposed to drink. You're on duty.
I don't need you to tell me my job.
And what's with the introductions? You gave the Munsters my real name.
And what difference would your name make to them? Most of these bottles are empty.
No one's supposed to know who I am.
You're upset.
Is it any wonder? First we get lost, then we practically skid off the road, and now this inn, look at it.
I've seen worse.
I haven't. Do we have to stay?
Only until the storm's over.
Listen,
I didn't hear anything.
like a knock. It was like someone was knocking.
Oh, come on, you're just imagining things. Look, Yule Wayside Inn's just getting to you.
Really? There it is again.
Right. It's coming from the kitchen, I think. No, it was that chest.
Careful! What kind of hotel is this?
I don't know, but they sure put on a wild floor show. Escape? Where? Oh, find me. Mary. Poor Mary. Escape. Where? What's the trouble, miss?
Get a butterfly net. Get a straitjacket.
Now, easy, miss, easy.
Who are you? Don't touch me.
Now, I need you to calm down.
Thank you, ma'am. But I can handle her. I'm a registered nurse.
This is some patient.
Don't let her get me. This may not be the season for tourists, but it's certainly the season for plagues.
You don't be head, Effie. I'll give you this hag one head. Hag one head? I'm not Effie. I'm Dorothy. You thought Harry was Effie. Thinks everyone's Effie.
Effie, who?
I don't know. All they got peculiar on our wedding night.
Wedding night?
Hold up, she's getting married?
Oh, yes.
Who's she marrying?
Well, who do you think?
We haven't displayed this idea.
She's marrying Ebenezer Saltmarsh, of course.
Oh, of course.
What?
The guy with the beard?
And the funny boots?
Isn't the table beautiful?
Yeah, takes my breath away.
I'm a registered nurse, and I baked a cake.
I bet it's a devil's food cake.
Your gun's loaded, right?
Yeah?
I have a feeling you're gonna need it. Ugh.
Oh, great, the lights are going.
Ugh!
What's the matter with you?
There!
Where?
What's that?
I think it's that alligator you were talking about.
That's it! I'm taking my chances with the storm!
Talk sense.
I'm getting out! Now! Storm and no storm! The swamp marsh has to be better than this!
You're not going anywhere without me.
Who owns that Volkswagen?
A cop! Helen, I'm glad to see you!
What about the folks? It's mine.
It's over the side.
What do you mean?
I mean what I said. Over the side. The mud shifted and took the car with it. When the storm's over, I'll see what I can do about getting a tow truck.
You came out from town?
I've been cruising around, putting out road closed signs. I'm going about a mile from here.
And the road's out of commission?
Unless you got a vehicle like the one I'm driving. I've got mud tires.
Great! You can give us a ride.
Nope. I have to put out another sign by the bridge. The bridge might collapse.
Don't say it. Please don't say it.
The road is closed and the bridge is out. You'll have to spend the night.
I asked you not to say it.
Spend the night. This is the sort of place where you don't sleep on sheets, you wear them.
I'd better tend to the bridge. Bolt the doors when I'm gone. You never know who's out on a night like this.
No, wait! Dawson, I'm scared. Honest.
Oh, there's nothing to be afraid of. On the other hand, I'm wrong a lot of the time.
Music. Violin music?
Dawson! Ah, freeze! Don't move! Nobody move! Up against the wall!
Don't shoot, it's me, you fool!
Never yell like that when a policeman is asleep. My instincts tell me to shoot first, ask questions later. Why'd you yell?
Can't you hear it?
Hear what? Rats in the wall? Bats in the attic?
Listen! Don't tell me you can't hear that.
Oh, I can hear it. So what? Someone's playing Frankenstein music. Figures.
Yes, but who?
Oh, you know what? I don't want to know. I'm not going to go look for trouble. Besides, it's stop.
We could have been murdered in our sleep. Where is everyone?
Out of sight, out of mind, as far as I'm concerned. Now, staying here together is the wisest thing to do. Besides, I'm not letting you out of my sight. I wish there was more wood for our fire. I used up what there was, mostly twigs.
I'm so thirsty. Mouth is like sandpaper. This awful headache.
Where's the nurse?
You mean my sister?
Your nurse is your sister?
Old hypo in the hip? go help her.
Nope, you heard what I said. We stay together.
I wouldn't run out on you.
That wouldn't be wise.
You can trust me.
On a job like this, I don't trust anyone.
Do this again. Hear it?
Right, this time we'll find out what it is.
Careful, whatever's in there might bite.
Ah! What? It's a girl.
The poor thing.
Oh, I don't know who you are. But thank you. How'd you get in that chest? It was that crazy man.
Don't tell us. Let me guess. Ebenezer Saltmarsh?
He's howling mad. Not only that, he's getting married tonight. He was going to marry me.
You?
That guy's a real Casanova. We must get out of here before it's too late. You don't understand. I understand that there's a nasty storm outside this house. My car's stuck in the mud. There he is! That's him! It's Ebenezer. He mustn't see me. He mustn't get me again. The cellar. It's amazing tunnels. I'll hide there. Wait, not so fast. What's your name?
Who could it be out there?
Probably that Gloucester cop. Maybe it is Ebenezer, or those cuckoo cousins.
What if it isn't?
So?
So, you know what I'm talking about. A dark and stormy night, a deserted old inn in a swamp that has no bottom. It's the perfect crime.
You're not afraid of me, are you?
Hey, open it up in there. I'm drowning.
That's not the Gloucester cop.
Don't open it!
We're safe.
Wow, I've never seen a night like this. Now I know what a fish is. Was that a fire?
It was.
I wouldn't go outside if you gave me a jumbo bag of Skittles.
Who are you?
Name's Ed Kirk. I drive a cab during the summer. I'm a college student, that is. Sounds like an occupation, doesn't it?
Driving a cab or being a college student?
What are you doing here?
Could ask the same about you. Who are you people?
Never mind about us. You a friend of Salt Marsh's?
Salt marshes don't have any friends.
How'd you get here? The road's closed.
I know that. It's always closed in a storm like this. I parked my car, filed back, and walked the rest of the way.
Did you expect us to believe that?
I don't care what you believe. What is this?
Don't listen to him, Dawson.
Let me handle this.
Is that what I think it is?
Well, it's not a cap pistol and it doesn't squirt water. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Anything you say.
Who sent you?
You've got me confused with somebody else.
You know how to check for a weapon?
I'm a fast learner.
Easy, I'm sick of this shirt.
He's
How about-
clean.
How about some ID?
Where's your wallet?
It's in my cab.
All right, I'll ask my question again. Who sent you?
Nobody sent me.
Stop by for a cup of hot chocolate, huh?
There's no need to be surly. A friend of mine came from Boston. Said she needed a cab. Said she was looking for a sister. I didn't want. We were surprised to see each other.
What did you not want her to do?
She didn't. She insisted. I didn't. She insisted to stay by herself. Anyway, I got to thinking about it, and I came back to make sure she was okay. Is that something y'all can understand?
A good story, but I've heard better.
Ed, I'm glad to see you.
What did I tell you? There's my friend.
You know this guy? Ed Perkins. We're at school together.
See?
Your girlfriend here has strange tastes when it comes to men.
Are you talking about me? Can I put my hands down?
Why not?
Better sit. Still woozy. Feels as if I've been asleep for 100 years.
Stay, Dorothy. You don't look so good.
I'll let you in on a little secret. I don't feel so good either. I've been drugged.
Drugged? What have you done with her?
We haven't done anything. We got trapped in the storm, lost our way, had no choice except to come in here.
We'd be gone in a minute, but the car's kaput.
Dorothy, who drugged you and why?
It was Ebenezer.
The creep you're marrying?
Mary?
I'm not marrying anybody. It's also messed up. Ebenezer thinks I'm someone named Effie.
Effie who?
Your guess is as good as mine.
The storm. It's getting worse.
I do hope the lights hold. I dislike candles.
A wedding in the rain is bad luck. I read that in the Farmer's Almanac.
I wonder if the general knows about the wedding.
Oh, the general knows about everything.
You haven't been in your rooms.
We used our best quilts.
Thanks for the quiz, but we decided to stay down here. For all we know, the rooms have trap doors.
Oh, don't be silly. There's
only one trap door and it's in the kitchen.
I intend to inform the police. You've drugged me and held me prisoner. You lied about my sister being here.
If she's telling the truth, you ladies better have a good explanation why. Otherwise, you're in big trouble.
Should we? What do you think, General? If you say so, he says we better cooperate.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Does the general play the violin by any chance?
Oh, gracious, no. That was Aunt Silas. I hope she didn't disturb you.
Who is the general?
Who is the general?
Yeah, I just said that.
General Saltmarsh.
Local legend. He deserted during the Revolutionary War.
He did no such thing. He simply got a terrible stomachache and came home to recuperate. And while he was recuperating, he lost his memory.
His memory didn't come back until after the war was over.
That's what I call a convenient lapse of memory. This place got everything from spooks to nuts. What about this young woman's sister?
We didn't want to help Eben, but he said he'd throw us out onto the road if we didn't.
He's not as bad as he seems. Honest. He just gets these, moods.
Moods?
Fits.
This?
You see, years ago, he was engaged to be married to a girl from town by the name of Effie Lump.
Effie Lump was a pretty thing.
With a name like Effie Lump, she'd have to be.
She was a nurse. The truth of the matter is, she stood him up at the altar. Tisk, tisk. What a day that was.
Never to be forgotten. He was furious.
I can imagine.
Effie ran off with a sailor during a hurricane.
He wasn't a sailor, Hepzibah. He was a Portuguese fisherman.
What difference does it make? Sailor, fisherman? Ebenezer never got over it. He came back to the inn and never left, except for supplies and that sort of thing. His temper grew worse and worse, and he never had a kind word for anyone.
Especially Portuguese fishermen. Gradually, people stopped coming to ye old wayside inn. Did you notice that deep scar on Ebenezer's cheek?
Yeah, I noticed.
He got into a fight with a guest one night.
Oh, I shudder to remember.
What has any of this got to do with my sister? Or with me?
It doesn't happen often. He starts drinking. He makes that foul brew in the cellar, and it makes him crazy in the head. He wants revenge on Effie.
I'm beginning to get the picture. Some picture? He lures a nurse up here to yield Whiteside Inn. His mind tells him it's Effie, and then it's yield revenge time.
You could put it that way.
It's only a boyish prank.
Prank? What's to do with Effie? I mean, Mary, is she dead?
Arabella and I wouldn't dare inquire. He's having one of his moods. He can be cross as a bear.
Positively grumpy. We humor him and stay out of his way. I suggest you all do the same. Once the storm's passed, be as gentle as a hummingbird. You'll see. It's the alcohol that turns him into a human beast.
And the memory of Effie. If you ask me, Effie Lump should be ashamed of herself. Inconsiderate hussy.
My, isn't the wedding supper going to be lovely? Hepzibah, come with me to the kitchen. We'll see how Olive's done with the cake.
Don't pay any attention to Olive either. She isn't a nurse. She doesn't like herself very much, so she's always dressing up and pretending to be somebody else. We don't mind. Except when she runs around with an axe.
Did I just hear what I think I just heard?
Oh, you heard. Stark, raving mad. That's what they are.
All of them.
That's why we call them the Mad Salt Marshes.
We have got to find my sister.
Is your sister about 5 feet 8 inches tall and brown hair?
That's Mary, you see her?
She was in that chest, tied up.
Alive?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness she's alive.
Where'd she go?
She thought you were Ebenezer and ran to hide.
Where?
The cellar. She said it was a maze of tunnels.
It's true, it is Mason Tunnels. The house was constructed during the smuggling days. All right, Belle, you stay here and keep an eye on Dorothy.
Be careful.
Ed, you come with me. As long as you've got the gun, I'm with you. If she's down there, we'll find her. I've got the nose of the beagle. I've noticed.
I got
active custody?
Yeah, it's when the police have an important witness, so they put them in jail for their protection.
Well, nowadays they give us new names and farm us out where we won't be noticed. I'm supposed to go to a family and live. There are people looking for me. Bad people. I was dancing at a coven and witnessed a murder. A shooting. I saw the men who did it. I'm the only one who can identify them. This morning, Dawson came to me and said she was my police escort. She was taking me to hiding.
You don't believe her?
They did, at first. Those killers want to make sure I don't testify. And you've got to think, why would a cop get lost? I think she brought me here because it's the perfect place to shut me up, permanently. She could be a hitman.
Slow down. You're going a mile in. You think she's arranged something with Ebenezer? Is that it?
I don't know. A dark and stormy night, house full of kooks, a swamp that has no bottom. It's the perfect setup to get rid of a witness.
Didn't she have any identification?
What does that prove? I tell you, I'm scared.
Chin up. Why don't they come back?
Brandy, that's what we need, brandy. It'll steady our nerves.
Frightened as I am, I can't live without Mary with me. She thinks she can take care of herself, but she can't. What a wild idea, coming up here.
Wild ideas belong here.
I don't suppose a gun would stop Ebenezer. You don't think you brought her down there to finish him off, do you? Belle! Belle!
The big knife, Hepzibah. It cuts better.
Aren't we carrying this humor Ebenezer routine a bit far?
The more we keep his mind occupied, the better. Where's the candelabra?
I wonder where Ebenezer is.
Here, there, everywhere.
That's comforting.
Here we are. Olive has outdone herself.
Do look, dear, the toy bride and groom on top.
Might as well be standing on the gallows.
You'll feel better after a nice cup of hot tea. China or oolong?
I don't care.
We'll surprise you.
Nothing would surprise me. Wedding cake. Huh.
Good evening, miss. I take it that you're the lady of the house? Or just a guest at the inn? Doesn't matter. Charming place. Charming. My card. Keep it. This is indeed your lucky day. You have been selected as one of our regional winners. This entitles you to a free gift. You can either select the Lady Cincinnati Turtle Oil or the Lady Cincinnati Herbal Shampoo. Which will it be? I recommend them both. Myself, I had to turn to turtle oil. Maybe that's because I like turtles more than I like herbs. A little humor never hurts. What? Which will it be? Turtle oil or shampoo?
Smiling Sal, the beauty gal, Lady Cincinnati Beauty Products. Discount on quantities. Who are you? How did you get here? What do you want?
Like my business card says, I'm Smiling Sal, the beauty gal. I came in through the door. It was open. I knocked, but I guess he didn't hear me. Many people staying here? The storm. Bad weather doesn't throw me off. I like the postal service. I can also recommend this honey lotion. Makes a great gift. One of our best sellers. 2-week delivery.
I don't believe you.
I wouldn't lie about Lady Cincinnati products. I've been representing her for 2 years, and I stand by her reputation. This is Lady Cincinnati's supplements restorer. It softens, soothes, and moisturizes, and it protects dry, peeling skin. It's provocative about being rude. Ed! Say, lady, am I making you nervous or something? Tell you what. Why don't you invite some of the ladies staying here at the inn, and I'll give them a free demonstration of Lady Cincinnati's fine free gift of $4 value.